YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Jalen DeLance back with another video. This is my Labor Day back workout, and I don't know if y'all can tell, but your boy just got a new mic, so this audio should be very phenomenal and sound good coming through your speakers. So yeah, let's get into this workout, man. We started out with some straight arm pull downs, high reps. I think it was like 10 to 15 reps for like 4 sets, and just want to get some blood into those lats and really just warm up the back, man, for a very intense workout. We did that for 4 sets. Then we moved on to some lat pull downs, and I was still trying to warm up at this point in the workout. I did some cardio before, but like, I don't know, for some reason it was taking me a while to warm up. So, you know, if you see my last video, my full upper body workout video, then you know how much I emphasize warming up. So we did do several sets on these lat pull downs. So you're gonna see about 2 sets in this video. But I think we did closer to 5 sets, and your boy was really just trying to make sure that I got warmed up because we had deadlifts coming up. So it's always important to be warmed up before deadlifts. But you see your boy coming out of the shirt, and you know when I come out the shirt, it's time to do work. And this is the last set of the lat pull downs, and I think that was like 150 pounds on the rack. And I bust that down for a quick 10 piece, you know what I'm saying, light work, slight work. And it was interesting because when I came into the workout, I really was like mentally tired. And I think I was getting that mentally fatigue. I think I was getting my mental fatigue confused with my physical fatigue. So I didn't really think this was gonna be a good workout, man. But honestly, I was hitting a lot of good weight throughout this entire workout. Like this was like 150 for 10 reps, 10 clean reps. You know, as you can see, I'm stretching at the top, squeezing at the bottom. And you see that back work, and I don't really have to say much more. But yeah, 5 sets of 10 reps on the lat pull downs. And then we moved on to these, I think these are called inverted rows. I'm not really sure, but it's pretty much like a hammer strength row machine, and you probably won't see this in mini gyms, but if you do, you definitely should use it. So we started out with, I think we started out with 2 plates on each side, and eventually worked up to 3 plates and a quarter, which I thought was gonna be pretty heavy. But you know, as you can see here, your boy is moving that weight like water, man. That weight was moving so swiftly. I was getting a really good contraction, and my homie Dexter was really coaching me on, you know, making sure I was stretching at the bottom, because you know, I guess I had developed a bad habit of not stretching fully at the bottom. So you will see me here just really focusing on stretching on the negative and squeezing on the positive. So at least on this movement, the stretch on the negative is whenever my arm is fully extended, and the squeeze on the positive is whenever my arm is flexed, and it's pretty much the peak of the rep. So fully extended is the negative, and the squeeze and is the positive. So we ended up adding another plate. We took off the quarter, added a plate, so that put us at 4 plates, man. And you see my homie Dexter rocking the Protect the Black Children sticker on his mask. And you know, that's very important, man. These days, a lot of crazy things going on in the world. So, you know, the message should always be to protect, you know, black children and protect black people in general, man. Spread love, and just, you know, I don't want to get into that topic, but y'all know the vibes. But back to the workout. 4 plates on the inverted row, and Dexter made it look really easy. He was also using his lifting straps, which is something that I should have done, because I'm pretty sure my grip was giving out faster than my lats, or my back was, whenever it was my set. So I should have did lifting straps. So if you do lift heavy on your back day, throw in those lifting straps on the last set. That's gonna help you get a little bit more work out of those lats, because oftentimes, especially when you're dealing with heavy weight, your grip is gonna give out faster than your back is. So Dexter was working smarter, not harder. And you see me on the camera work, man. I was getting some really good angles. And this gym had phenomenal lighting. Like the lighting in this gym was so good. The only thing was a lot of the machines were really close, so sometimes it was hard to get the right angle. But overall, man, this gym was a beautiful gym. I love the blacked out equipment and the lighting and the turf, and it was just a good vibe. So here's my set, man, with the 4 plates on the row. I did a little flexing, you know what I'm saying, to get the back engaged a little bit more. And I only did 6 reps on this set. This was more so like a power set for me, because the goal of the workout was 8 to 10 reps. So I only got 6 reps, which was cool because it showed me that, you know, I was pretty much just maxing out on my strength. And as you can see, the form is just perfect. And I'm not really trying to say that to like I guess to gloats or anything, but you know, it's always important, man. If you gotta focus on the form, and a lot of people go into the gym, and you know, it's cool to lift heavy weight, but if you lift a heavy weight with bad form, like that don't really matter to me. Like, it's pointless. But if you can lift heavy weight with immaculate form, actually, if you can lift less weight with immaculate form than someone who's lifting heavy weight with bad form, then you're gonna make more gains than they will. So we moved on to another horizontal movement. This is just a traditional horizontal row. So we started out, if you remember, we started out with a vertical movement on the pull downs. Then we did the inverted row, which is a horizontal movement. And then here we're doing the traditional row, which is also a horizontal movement. And on this workout, you can really see, you know, the way you should be squeezing and stretching the back to get a maximum contraction. So here, once again, the stretch is gonna happen at the extended position. So here we got the stretch, pause, squeeze, stretch, pause, and then squeeze. Once again, we stretching, pause, and then we squeeze that back at the top of the rep. And that is how you get a nice back, man. You have to stretch it, you have to squeeze it, and you just have to fully get a good full range of motion to really maximize the gains in your back. And that's really with every muscle, man. You have to do a full range of motion, man. I hate going into the gym and seeing people do half reps. Once again, just to move heavy weight is not worth it to compromise the form, you know, or the range of motion. Unless you're a professional, or if you're advanced and you know how to, you know, implement partial reps and things like that, you don't need to be doing those unless you're advanced. So anyways, so the last movement before the deadlifts was these vertical underhand pull downs, and I wasn't really a fan of this machine because the angle was just kind of weird to me, but I was able to get a good stretch and it did feel good. You know, I could feel the muscle working, and that's what's really important when you work in the back, man. You want to feel that muscle working, because like, unlike all the other muscles, you're not going to really see your back working. Like, you can't just look in the mirror and see your back, you know, contracting. So it's very important that you feel that muscle working. And once again, you can do that by, you know, stretching out that muscle on the negative and squeezing on the positive. All right, so here we are at the best part of the workout, which is what this is the only reason I really was motivated to come to the gym, is the deadlift. And you know, we started out with 135, which is one plate on each side, and then we moved up to, I think we did a quarter we did a 45 and a quarter, which is 185, and then we went up to 225, which you're seeing here. And we didn't really we kept the reps really low. So this is only 5 reps to 225, and because we wasn't focusing on endurance or volume, we was just focusing on purely strength and power and technique. So yeah, I did 5 reps with 225. You know, pretty easy for me. I typically warm up with 225 on deadlifts, but you know, I just started deadlifting like about 2 to 3 weeks ago. So 225 isn't necessarily my warm up, but it's also not a very intense amount of weight for me. So I bust that down for 5 quick, easy reps. Sorry for the nipple action. So then we slapped on a quarter. Dexter did the same. Dexter went up the same pyramid as me. We slapped on a quarter, and this is 275. And you know, man, Dexter makes it look like Dexter made 275 look like 135. No cap. But yeah, we slapped on a quarter. That's 275, and you will notice that, you know, both of us have pretty different deadlift form, and that's pretty common, man. A lot of people are going to think that, you know, they can make their deadlift form like someone else's, or that all deadlift form is going to be the same. But honestly, just like with most workouts, every movement is going to look a little bit different on everyone, because everyone has a different body structure, everyone has a different body frame. So, you know, there's going to be small differences, but you can still stick to the fundamentals. And you can enhance your technique by, you know, just doing the basics, sticking to the fundamentals. Like, and I'm going to kind of walk you out through it on this set, since, you know, we haven't reached the final set. I'm ready for us to see the final set. But once again, this is me doing 275, and you know, the first thing I'm doing is get my stance right, which is usually going to entail me, you know, getting my feet, you know, about hip width. And I like to keep my feet straight. Some people like to poke their toes out just a little bit. You just have to do what works for you. But get your feet about, you know, hip width, shoulder width, and then you want to grab the bar right outside your legs and drop your hips back, you know, raise your chest up, and then bring your shoulders back and contract the lat, or contract the back. And then once you have all that in place and you have some good tension, the next thing you're going to do is drive through your feet. And as the bar moves, and as the weight moves off of the ground, you then want to start focusing on the lockout. And, you know, eventually you want to get to that neutral position and finish the lift off. So, you know, after knocking out 275 for, I don't know how many times I did it. I think I only did it like 2 times. Because like I said, I wasn't trying to go to failure, and I'm not trying to overtrain myself. I'm just really just going for the most. I'm just trying to lift the most weight as possible, you know, without overextending myself. So I only did 275 for 2 reps. Then we actually did a set with 295 before 315. But here you see 315. This is Dexter doing 315. And you know, my goal going into the workout was to do 315 for 1 rep. But Dexter got under the bar, and once again, he made this look really easy. He did 315 for 4 reps. And I mean, the form was pretty much, for him, his form was pretty much on point. Like, it was, the chest was high. He don't really drop his hips as low, and I'm guessing that's because he has really long legs, so it's gonna be harder for him to drop his hips as low. But I mean, overall, he had a very strong deadlift. He's really good at getting that chest up and opening up at the top. So he hit 315 for 4 reps. And you know, after I saw that, after I saw him do 315 for 4 reps, I was like, bet, I'm gonna have to hit 315 for, I'm gonna have to hit it for more than 1 rep. So I just pretty much went into this set like, hey, I'm just gonna get under the bar and see what happened. I ain't even gonna set a limit on myself. I'm just gonna go in here and see and hit as many as I could. So pretty much an AMRAP. So I did a little flex, man. You know, I had to power up. The sound about to cut out, so I'll see y'all at the end of the video. Let's see what happens.
Like, wait. Let's go.
Yo, where those come from?
Shit light, bro.
Where those come from?
Huh?
I know you had 4, ain't you?
Sometimes shit happens.
Is it the camera?
It's the camera, bro.
Alright.
Sometimes shit happens.
We are out here at Legacy Barbell in Houston, Texas. Actually, I think this is in Conroe.
No, it's Woodlands.
It's Woodlands?
Yeah, the Woodlands.
Anyways, we're gonna just say Houston. So we just did a back day. We did some horizontal work, some vertical work, and we finished with some deadlifts. I maxed out on deadlifts at 315, and my boy Dexter maxed out on 315. Actually, he went first. He did 315 for 4 reps, and I was only gonna do it for 1 rep. But then after I seen him do 4 reps, I felt challenged. So mid set I was at like 2 reps, and I felt like I could keep going, so I hit another 2 reps, which got me to 4. And yeah, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the workout. I got more content coming soon. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, follow your boy on the gram, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.